Today, we're going to take a look at the Onkyo TX-RZ50. It's one of our customers' favorite AV receivers, but what makes it so great? Let's dive in. First off, it's a seriously powerful surround sound receiver. It's got 9 channels, giving you 120 watts per channel in stereo. There's plenty of power for most surround setups. Onkyo uses a high current, low impedance amp design with discrete output stage circuitry, custom audio capacitors, and a high current isolated power supply. What all that means for the listener is instantaneous high current power and precise control of your loudspeakers, giving you dynamic, accurate sound. It's THX-certified, which means that it can produce the same reference volume as a movie theater from the normal listening position. Now, that's not important because it's loud necessarily. What it really means is that you can enjoy those quiet parts or those big, booming, thunderous parts dynamically with the utmost clarity. There are actually different listening modes, so whether you're listening to music, movies, or games, you can always get the best experience. The RZ50 also has some great processing power under the hood. It'll decode Dolby Atmos and DTS-X formats, so you can set up a system with in-ceiling or up-firing surround speakers, giving you those tasty overhead sound effects that really enhance movies, games, and shows encoded in those formats, really letting them pop. And even if your current setup doesn't have height speakers, you can simulate it using Dolby Atmos height virtualization, which will create some of those 3D effects. However, you'll get the best performance with dedicated height speakers, whether they're up-firing or especially in-ceiling down-firing. One thing that really sets the RZ50 apart from some of its competitors in this price point is not only does it do the immersive surround sound incredibly well, but it's also fantastic for music listeners when using a 2-channel setup. It just absolutely delivers for great imaging, great balance, really incredible dynamic performances. It's one of the reasons our customers love this receiver so much. If you go to Crutchfield.com, you'll see it has over 100 5-star reviews, and customers are regularly telling us how thrilled they are with the sound quality. You can use Apple AirPlay 2 or Chromecast audio to stream music from your phone or tablet, or you can set up your own music server over Wi-Fi. Built-in Bluetooth going both ways, that's out and in, will allow you to connect your phone or Bluetooth device to the receiver, or stream audio out of the receiver to something like a Bluetooth pair of headphones. That's especially great when you want to watch TV or play a game late night without disturbing other folks. The RZ50's connections reveal just how versatile this receiver is. There are 6 HDMI 2.1 inputs and 2 outputs that support 8K 60Hz and 4K 120Hz, so you can make this receiver the control center for your entire setup. It works with ARC and eARC, and there's even a handy front panel HDMI 2.0 input for the sake of convenience. There are plenty of other inputs and outputs too. Analog inputs will allow you to connect some older gear, and there's a moving magnet phono input for your turntable. A bank of analog preamp outputs will allow you to expand your system and customize your power with external amplifiers, letting you add additional zones, bi-amp your front speakers, or even adding additional height speakers to make like a 7.1.4 system. Finally, there are 11 sets of binding posts on the back there for some flexibility as you connect your speakers directly to this amplifier. When pairing speakers, the sky is the limit. This RZ50 has so much good, clean power available, it's really hard to go wrong. That being said, Onkyo does have an extra trick up its sleeve. It actually built in something they call Klipsch Optimized mode, where if you're pairing this receiver with Klipsch Reference or Reference Premier speakers, there's actually a built-in preset to really help you get the most out of those speakers, and we're really excited to see what happens with this partnership between Klipsch and Onkyo. Once you get everything wired up and your speakers placed just right, you can tailor the receiver's sound using the included microphone. The Onkyo RZ50 actually comes with Dirac Live, and I'm not kidding when I say some of our customers buy the RZ50 just for that. The way Dirac Live works is it's going to listen to test tones using that included microphone and will adjust the sound based on reflections and room layout, making sure you get the most out of your space. To use Dirac Live, first, download the Onkyo controller app to a mobile device for free. Start the app, then tap the TX-RZ50 when it's displayed. Select Dirac Live from the app menu, connect the included mic to the front panel input, and confirm in the app that the displayed speaker configuration is correct. Next, select the quick or full method of measurement. Quick will measure 3 locations, full will measure 9. Set your microphone at ear level in your primary listening position to get started. A tripod is the easiest way to get the mic at ear level. Next, follow instructions in the app to play test tones and move the microphone to the different measurement positions. If necessary, you can change the volume of the test tone by tapping level adjust in the app. Once you're done, tap transfer to your product in the results page, and now your results are applied to your receiver, a custom profile for your particular room, and your primary listening position. Make sure to unplug that mic and store it somewhere safe in case you ever need to recalibrate. You can also tweak the EQ on your Dirac Live setting through the app if you feel the need. Choose Manual Adjust in the app menu and select the slot to modify it. Each slot contains the Dirac measurements you took earlier as the default value, so you can fine-tune from there and make your own presets. You can modify the EQ curve on each speaker in your surround setup, and once you're done, click Transfer to your product again to send those changes to your receiver. With everything dialed in and sounding great, let's talk control options for the Onkyo. The RZ50 does come with the traditional IR remote, and because the receiver is HDMI CEC, or consumer electronic compatible, any TV remote that's compatible will allow you to turn the volume up and down on the receiver, as well as make sure the receiver turns on and off when you turn your TV on or off. The same Onkyo controller app you use to initiate Dirac Live can also be used to control volume, play pause, select the input source, and for streaming music from apps like Spotify, Tidal, etc. It's also worth noting the amount of control available with physical buttons and knobs on the front panel of this receiver. While you'll probably be using the app or the remote most of the time, it is nice to have dedicated buttons rather than trying to toggle through all these convoluted menus if you ever have to make an adjustment on the receiver itself. Onkyo is one of the only brands to still prioritize that physical functionality over the minimalist aesthetic that's very in right now. So what other options are worth considering? It's really tough with the RZ50 because at this price point, it brings so much to the table. If space is a concern, we can look at something like the Marantz Cinema 70S, which is about half the height and about 4 3/16 of an inch tall, and you've got about an inch shallower chassis as well, perfect for those space-saving home theater applications. On the other hand, if you need more power, we can take a look at the JBL MA9100 HP. It's going to deliver a whopping 140 watts per channel, but you are losing some connectivity and doesn't have the same beefed up internals that the Onkyo uses to perform so well for both music and movies. A receiver like the NAD T778 might be able to deliver more quality, but it's almost twice the price, if not more, than the Onkyo receiver. If you want more power, more channels, and don't want to sacrifice anything, the Onkyo RZ70 might be your best bet. That's their 11.2-channel receiver, and also delivering 140 watts per channel in stereo. If you can't tell, we love the TX-RZ50 here. It's got everything you could want in a modern home theater receiver, and there's room to grow. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Crutchfield. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching.